Welcome to Possibilities.
Possibilities is a program that showcases the talents of persons with disabilities.
It's not the body that does it, but the brain that does it.
Possibilities.
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 Hello and welcome to Possibilities. Possibilities is a TV program where we showcase the talents, aspirations, fears, courage of persons with disabilities. It is also a program where persons with disabilities, friends of persons with disabilities come to share the aspirational stories of their loved ones. On our program today, I have Miss Gift Nkechi Oniniwu. Miss Gift Nkechi is a graduate serving her father's land here in Abuja and a vocalist. I'm your host, Abe Aki.
Thank you.
Miss Gift.
Thank you.
So, Miss Gift, were you born with a disability or is something you acquired in the course of your life?
Actually, all my life, this is how I've been. I was born with it.
Okay. So, how has your growing up been like?
It has really been a challenging one. Starting from home, primary school, secondary school, tertiary days, it hasn't been easy at all.
Okay, so about going to school, primary, secondary, what was the experience like?
From primary stage, let me say, people just associate with me because of the IQ. That's all. I don't think there is another thing beneficial to them because they see you the way you are. You don't really belong to their class, to their status and all that.
So do you really have friends that you can truly call your friends? Do you make any friends?
Yes, like I just said before, friends I made was those friends that really knew what I have upstairs. Yes, they always come to share, to benefit. But when it comes to social relationship,
okay,
you find out that they always discriminate, go aside and do their own things their own way when they know that you really have nothing to offer when it comes to social.
Wow, that's serious. Okay, and then how about the tertiary institution? What was the experience like?
Hell no. Okay, well, like I was saying when I was coming up here, starting from the structures of the buildings, every other thing, it was so challenging.
Okay.
And when you come to people you meet day to day, from the classroom, lectures, hall, lecturers, the way they treat you, the way they talk to you, in fact, you have no option than to be on your own. To be left alone. You just toward apart. Just stay on your own, read on your own, except for those that knows that you're intellectually okay. They'll come to you during exams. When they want to gain something from you, you teach them, and that's all.
Okay, so from the university you attended, would you say it's kind of an inclusive environment or
No,
what?
no. Like I just said earlier, the story building that we do have lectures, just 3-story building, and you can imagine me working with this morning and night,
Attending lectures.
Yes. Even if you're on a wheelchair user, nobody cares to carry you. There is no ramp, nothing. You have to either you stay downstairs, wait for them to bring note for you to copy, or you wait. If you have a recorder,
You give somebody.
get you the recorder, you listen to lectures, and you can compare one-on-one lecture to records.
Yes. Okay, so let's come back a little back in your home where you grew up with. How was the relationship like with you, your siblings, and your parents?
Okay. Coming to my parents, I was so close with my mom because of the love and affection she showed me.
Okay.
But my dad was a little bit,
Distant.
yes, distant. My siblings, they love me. I think, yeah, they do. Because they almost help me doing my house duties, helping me to get water, to take my bed, to um, do anything that I can do because I can't really do anything that is so carry anything that is so heavy
Yeah.
because of the weight will go to this side,
Mm.
the other side of the leg, and
Mm.
I might lose
Your balance. Your
yes,
balance. Yeah.
so they're always there to help me. I think they are really good there.
Okay. And the immediate environment where you grew up,
Yes.
what was? How did it look at you?
The immediate environment was really, really challenging because they don't see me as the same person they are.
Okay.
Yes. They see me maybe, why will I even go to school? Why will I even do this? Why let me just be staying indoors?
Why should your parents be
Yes.
wasting money to
Yeah,
send you
they
to
just see
school?
me as maybe somebody that will amount to nothing.
Okay.
So they don't really place me on a high value.
So, have you ever faced discrimination in the course of your life? That's experience that you will never forget in a hurry.
Yeah, so much. That happened in my university's days in school.
Okay.
When you call for elections, posts, nobody will ever allow you to smell it
Okay.
because they think you cannot offer anything.
Okay.
They always give it to people that are agile, people that are strong, people that can stand. But you know that those people will also come to you for one or
your
two
votes, yeah.
advice and vote and all that.
Okay.
Is hell no when it comes to all those positions.
So, is there an experience you would like to share with us where you faced a discrimination
Even
because
in
of
my own, when I was living in the hostel in the school, okay, I was to stay at the upper bunk.
Okay.
First the first, the second.
Okay.
So luckily I was so unfortunate, let me just say it like that, to get the upper bunk and somebody was below.
down? Yes.
Then when I got there, I said, please, I got this upper bunk. I don't really know what to do because it's through computer. Anything you get from your scratch card, you have to take it. Then I said, please, can you just exchange? You go up, let me stay down. It was hell no.
Wow.
The girl did not consider me. What I have to do, I went to the porters to report and they said, you don't have to do it by your power. You don't have to force her. Is her right? This, that. I was just like, what will I do? It's even better, let me just be spraying my mats or whatsoever and lie on the floor. So I just thank God that there was one other room where somebody was up and nobody was down. I went there. I said, please, I have a space in this other room. Can you please go to that room so that I will stay in your room? She accepted. Then another person got my position where the girl exchanged for me, and we were just like two, and I cannot just feel comfortable sleeping in twos with somebody.
Okay.
Somebody might just turn and lay his or her weight on me, on me.
Okay, wait, you were to share the bed?
Yes.
On one distinct bunk. Okay.
The reason why I was to share was that I was not the rightful owner of that bed.
Okay.
So I think that was a mistake. Somebody got that bed that the other person that exchanged for me already has. So I'll have to share.
So meanwhile, she went to enjoy your bed that she was taking all by herself. Meanwhile, you have to share with somebody.
Yes, I have to share the bed, the wardrobe, everything
with somebody.
I would just imagine how I wish I was just like I would have taken my position
without complaint, nothing, and all of that.
The experience was not easy. For 1 year, I was sharing with somebody.
Okay.
So
let's come quickly back to your journey to NYSC. How has it been so far?
NYC. In fact, this morning I was even saying in my mind, I don't even know where to or whom to channel this issue, this challenge I have in my heart concerning NYSC outfits.
Okay.
Normally, like the NYSC scheme, the dress code and every other thing has been there even before I came into NYC, and it can never be changed because of me.
Yeah, you're right.
But there is an error somewhere because there was no inclusive pattern for it. They just made it everybody should wear trousers. They never considered that there are people that can't wear trousers. Do you
because
know?
Of their challenge?
Yes, because of their challenge. Last 2 months when I went for CDS at TERTSEA 2.
Okay.
When I went there, I was wearing a gown with khaki and a cap. So immediately one of the officers saw me. She said, "Please come. Who asked you to wear this? Can you just go home from here? We don't need you." I was trying to let me explain, ma. I have khaki, I have everything, but I can't wear it. I don't even need to talk much on it because you've seen me. She said, "Don't use this as an excuse. Don't tell me this. There are people that are disabled there." I said, "Yes, ma. If the leg is straight, I can wear khaki and I can fold it.
Yes.
But this leg is bent. I cannot wear khaki." "Okay, how do you want me to wear it? I should wear it and fold it like this." Hell no. She said no, that I must go home, wear the khaki trouser, or I should forget about NYSC. I was just like, okay, you people should just give me exemption letter, let me just go.
So that at the end of everything you can't get your certificate.
The embarrassment was so much. Even up to now, I'm even thinking of how to continue the CDS
without embarrassment and all of that.
It's too much.
I can feel your pain. Okay, so your PPA, how was the reception like?
Yes, my PPA, when I went there, will I say it was out of pity?
That
sometimes
you were accepted.
Yes. Sometimes people just offer you favor out of pity. They don't really see your worth, your value, and place you on that gap.
Yeah.
They just pity you. This small girl, this, that. I think it was out of pity, and by the grace of God,
you are there.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the midst of the pandemic, the coronavirus case here in Nigeria, what effect does it have on persons with disability? As in, how does it affect you personally?
Okay. Just like 1 week ago, that was on Friday, I was just like, let me get something from the store. Along the roadside, this crutch particular got broke and I was stranded.
Okay.
So when I was stranded, people were passing. Nobody cared to know what was happening.
Yeah.
And at a spot, God be the glory, a man came and asked me if I needed help. I said yes. He took me home. Then I was just imagine during this lockdown, where on earth will I go to replace this? And I can't even manage it to go out.
Yeah.
Okay, what if I don't have money to board a taxi that will take me there and bring me back?
Okay.
Now, if I have to board this taxi, I don't think this taxi will take me to the building where I have to get the particular size I need.
Okay.
And somebody needs to touch me, to hold me. And you see, I'm at a very big risk chance of getting it.
Okay, we'll get back to you shortly. Let's go for a short break, and when we come back, Ms. Gift will give us a deeper understanding of how the pandemic has been affecting her. Thank you. Welcome back. If you are just joining us, you are watching Possibilities, and our guest today is Miss Gift. So, Miss Gift, we're talking about the effects of the pandemic, particularly how it affects you. So, you were telling us about your broken crutch and all of that.
Yeah. Honestly, it's an experience I wouldn't like to be emphasizing on it because it really taught me the kind of world and the kind of place we are, especially in this country where
Okay.
people living with disabilities, lifestyle challenges, and every other thing doesn't count at all. Because even to my own place where I was staying as a core member with about 5 persons,
Okay.
it was just as if nothing happened, considering the lockdown and every other thing. Nobody was
Showing concern.
showing concern. Let me just help her. It's not as if I don't have the money. I have the money, but who will go and get it?
Yes.
How am I going to go and get it?
I can
That's
imagine.
And I was just sleeping to make some food so that I can just eat something and
Jump in here and
yes,
there with one leg.
Imagine.
I can imagine. I can just imagine. Okay, so let's how about, what can you say about love, relationship, and disability?
Yesterday it wasn't so easy on my side.
Okay.
When it comes to love with people with disabilities, especially me.
Okay.
Actually, I'm in a relationship and it's a serious one as that.
Okay.
And I was just like thinking, what actually gave this guy the courage? Anytime he says he loves me, I don't know. Is it because he's having this pity on me, or because I'm educated, or because he's looking into my family background, what my parents can offer him?
So you keep having those doubts. You don't know if the love is genuine or it's based on the mentioned things you just said. Okay.
So I was just like, something happened. A brother to my friend, let me say my fiancé, he assaulted me. Like, that was the way he talked to me. He abused me. I was just like, I reported to him.
A brother to your
Yes.
friends. Okay.
I reported to him this, that. I don't know. His response was so bad.
Your fiance's response was so bad to you.
Was so bad.
Okay.
He was just like siding his
the brother.
I said, why are you siding your brother when you know that, okay, I am right and I don't want you to clap for me or what? Just tell him the truth.
Okay.
That this is what he should have done, this, that. Okay, it could be that he's doing all this or telling me those words that are so hurting because of my challenge. And you cannot just stand to your feet and just tell him that, no, you can't do this.
Okay.
And maybe you're just waiting for when I will say, okay, I'm no longer interested, and you say, something you have been waiting or looking for a way to tell me. People with disabilities in relationship is not really easy. Persons with disabilities, when it comes to their relationship, is not easy at all.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, is this threatening or what? That somebody will be telling you he loves you and he will be doing another thing that does not connote the love that he professed.
Okay.
You get? And okay, let me just use my guy for an instance. He will be telling you he's not even holding you, he's not even pleading on you. If you want to go, you can go. That there are so many women out there that are educated, that are good, that are this, that are godly, that are that. And tomorrow he will tell you you are the best. I don't know what he sees at this point in time that makes him to say you are the best, and
the
other time you can go.
I can imagine. So how long has this relationship lasted?
Let's say it's 2 years plus now.
Okay.
And it's not a relationship that maybe starts from the roadside, or is a relationship that starts from home.
Okay.
It's a family to family affair. So it's a serious one as that. But the kind of challenges, words, reactions and all that is no more encouraging.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay. So how about the society in general? Is the society friendly to persons with disability, or there is so much discrimination out there?
Society is never friendly, though they are trying to be now.
Okay.
Because somebody once said, when somebody sees a person with disability in one predicament or the other and says, I understand, does that person really understand?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
It's never easy now with people, for people with disabilities in the society, because there is this tag they used to tag on people with disabilities as never do well. Let me just say it like that.
Okay.
They cannot do well. They cannot fit in. There is no need going to them because they don't have balance at all.
Okay.
So society is not encouraging. They don't have any room to accommodate people with disabilities. They don't have anything to offer us, just because they see that we have nothing to offer them.
And they are forgetting that there is this thin line between being able and disabled.
Yeah.
Because going by the statistics, a lot of people were not born actually with disability. They just acquired in the course of their life. Okay,
Yeah.
and the government, how will you rate the government when it comes to things that involve persons with disability?
Okay, the government at large, they see these people with disability as, okay, whatever they want to do for people with disabilities, let's do them a favor. They don't do it as if
It's their
right.
Okay.
They do it to give this, okay, let's just do this thing so that they will get off our neck
And start making noise.
Yes. They don't have a room for people with disability. They don't put these people in their budget. They don't carry these people along. They're always going on their own. You know, maybe at the long run, when they just see person with disability on the way, they can just say, let's do this. That's all.
So if you have opportunity to meet with a lawmaker today, what would that be? What would that one request be that you request from the person?
What I will request from this person is that people with disabilities have so many challenges when it comes to their rights.
Okay.
If this person, even if he's a lawyer, single person, can just stand by person with disability or people with disability and said, these people's rights needs they need to have their rights. The people don't need to infringe on their right because they cannot talk, or better still, let them be our spokesman. That's all.
Okay. Okay, so what would be that factor that helped you to be so determined to go to school and be at the stage you are right now?
Okay.
What was that thing that you were looking at that gave you the encouragement?
Okay. Now, what really gave me this encouragement is looking at the society,
Okay.
and the background where I came from, my family.
Okay.
In my family, let me bust your bubble. It will interest you to know that I'm the first graduate.
In a family of how many?
In the family of 6.
Wow.
I'm not talking about the standard. I mean,
No,
yeah,
just your immediate
yeah,
family.
the first graduate, and everybody's like, wow, determination, decision. At first, when I started, they thought I would just drop out. I can't
Along
do it.
the line, yeah.
But I was so determined. You know why? Because I wanted society to know that good things can still come out of person with disability.
Okay.
I wanted the society to place person with disability on a very high esteem.
Okay.
Do you know, before I can be walking on the way, maybe you greeted somebody and that person pretends as if he or she does not hear you. But now I don't struggle to greet people. They greet me first.
Okay.
That is it.
Okay.
So it removes, let me say, it removes stigma.
Yeah.
Something that has been tagged on you that this person will not go far.
And will not be useful.
They have already drawn their limit for you.
Okay.
Then I have to go beyond the limits, break it.
Okay.
So
Okay, so you also agree with me that a lot of persons with disabilities out there are not doing anything. Some have even refused to go to school, and they have the means to go to school. So what advice, quickly, what advice do you have for them?
okay, persons that really that are out there, they don't have means of going to school. Nobody to stand for them. Like me, when I started, nobody stood for me.
Okay.
I don't have anybody. I can't even boast of my father paying my school fees for one.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I started by going to all these private schools to teach. I have to save little by little. I start there, and I know that once you've started, you know when you finish.
Exactly.
I know that.
Exactly.
So I started like that. I did not have any huge amount of money to start with.
Okay.
But all I know is I just said, God, I cannot carry anything on my head to hawk. I cannot do anything with my two hands while I'm still holding this crutch.
Yes.
So all I can depend on is my IQ.
Exactly.
So now I have to go and read and write so that I can get a better job, and so be it.
So, advice for persons with disabilities.
So my advice is that anything your hand can find doing, just do it very well. And be determined, be focused.
A quick one to the parents with children with disabilities.
Yes, parents with children with disabilities, don't ever give lesser value to any child with disability, because that child can equally make it the same way the other child without disability has made it. Everybody has the same potential, the same value placed on him or her by God. The ability to make use of it is what matters. Just give that person a channel, direction, and a link.
Okay. To
That's
follow.
it, to follow.
Exactly. Thank you, Miss Gift. This is it was nice having you on our program today. This is where we draw the curtains for today's program.
Okay.
Hope when we call you next time you will also come.
It's my pleasure.
Okay. Viewers out there, this is the much we can take on this episode. This is where we draw the curtains of today's program. You can join us same time, same station on this program. We are open for adverts and sponsorship. You can contact us on the numbers on your screen. I've been your host, Ave Aki. Thank you.
Thank you.